Hi, you guys. It's me again. And the spiritual messages of the week. The first card is going to be the Raven Goddess Magic. Fly into the darkness to reveal the light within you. It's a beautiful card with the Raven Goddess there. Well, okay. It says, um, Spirit guides encourage you to embrace the darkness of the unknown. Right now may be times of wondering and worry. Don't let those emotions overwhelm you. Remind yourself those emotions are not needed at this time. It is as the world says, walk out of faith. Elsa scene from Frozen reminder. I think I have spoke on this. I'm gonna finish reading it too, but I wanted to stop right there when it mentioned Elsa scene from Frozen. On the first one where she gets to the water because she's ran away from society, and she didn't know that that water was going to freeze. So she took the leap of faith to just go on her just intentions, really. Just to go on her intentions of what she wanted to go and where she wanted to be. So that's the same thing goes for you as well, though. You should take that leap of faith, not knowing what can happen, but knowing that what can happen will be something great. And don't think of it as something that might go wrong. Remember that you control it with your words and your actions. And most people don't realize that it takes more of your actions because words can only say so much. But your actions can do a lot for whatever situation you are going through. It says, darkness never lasts forever or as long as you let it. It's up to you to entertain to I'm sorry. It's up to you to enter into the darkness with knowing everything is okay and where it needs to be. So smile with confidence, listen for wisdom, and look at truth. Reveal the higher you with no regrets. The you that the world is afraid of because you vibrate higher. And I went and looked for the definition of Raven Goddess, and I got a couple of things that I wrote down. Known for her gentleness and compassion, ancient wisdom, creativity, curiosity, um, um, ancient wisdom of fate in winter, transformation, healing. This can be a death or rebirth, intelligence, resourcefulness, spiritual magnet, and psychic abilities. So if all of these, you feel like all of these stand out to you, some of these stand out to you, that mean that this message is for you because these things apply to you. Some people don't believe in psychic abilities, but I am a believer in psychic abilities. So I encourage it if you believe in that. I don't think you need to sit there and go with the world's thought frame of it's evil. You just have different ways of expressing yourself that are higher than a normal mind can comprehend. And when you learn that and you embrace that, can't nobody else say nothing to you. Okay, so the next one is, and I love this one too, let your light shine. That is so beautiful. See how bright that is above her? That's her crown chakra. Just bloom, 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 bloom. You know? Like, you can't fight it. Embrace it. Don't fight nothing. Because the more you fight it, the more you running from what's real to you and what's real in your reality. And I mean, I said more than just one thing when I was mentioning everything. With the death and rebirth. Sometimes you can have a death in your ego and a rebirth into a new person. You can have a death in a job and be rebirthed to a new job. I mean, it's different ways of how you handle the life decisions in your life. And it's up to you if you're going to handle these the right way or you're going to handle things the way you feel is easiest. And most of the time when you do it the way you feel is easiest, that shit do not work. And that's because you're trying to take the easy way out when you just need to be on it. You need to know yourself. And you need to not rush nothing. Because what, the Great Wall was not built overnight? I'm sorry using that one because I don't know what the real one is. But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, stop rushing it. I feel like I'm repetitive with that in real life too. I just need everyone to understand that you shouldn't rush anything. It's all, well, I wouldn't say anything because this matrix world we live in, we still got to be on their time, especially if we are doing things that need to be done on their time. We need to accommodate that time. It's because we might miss out on what we manifested for ourselves. Trying to be slow and feel like, okay, things, that it's gonna work out for me. I could take my time. Don't do that. I'm not saying to do that because it don't work like that. I'm saying be patient with yourself, not with the outer things around you, with yourself. You have to be patient with yourself because the more you feel all, oh my God, this ain't right, and I feel just upset, and I'm not gonna say I feel upset, but I'm just gonna my voice gonna say it. Energy. That's what I tell people all the time. Energy. And now, for a fact, I know that energy is what is keeping us all together as human beings. And we have to be able to embrace that energy because that energy is going to be that shit that's going to change your life for forever. And I mean forever, forever. Because when you realize that your body is a mechanical machine that have nothing to do with AI and all that, and you have meridian lines through your veins, meridian lines that are electricity. So that's why you feel those bad ways. That's why you feel that bad energy when you get close to somebody. and you don't know what's wrong, that's just not clicking. Your meridian lines are tapping on your motherfucking shoulder and telling you that you need to calm down and you need to be cautious. You need to act with cautious with this person. Is because your meridian lines will speak to you on a different level to let you know things. Just like when you have a bad feeling about something. Oh, I have that bad feeling that this might happen, this and this and that. Let those thoughts go. Because when you have that bad feeling, you're going to try to absorb it and you're going to try to mimic it. And I don't need you to absorb and mimic any bad energy because that's not what you're needing right now. Even though you have a negative and a positive energy, just like a battery, the plus and a minus, you need to be able to balance them. You can't have this or this. You need this. Because that's the only way that you're going to be okay. You're going to prosper. And things are going to work out for you. So, be patient with yourself. That's all. With that. With the let your light shine, it says, your ancestors encourage you to shine bright like the diamond you are. You may be feeling down or not good enough. Your ancestors see the trouble in your heart amongst the costume you show to the world. They see you trying to look for the brighter side. It's coming. Just calm down and breathe. It's going to work out for you. Just let it flow because you already shine bright with your light. And this piggybacks on what I said earlier. Know you, babe. Know you, babe. Because if you don't know you, you can't operate yourself. You can't operate your meridian lines if you don't know you. I mean, they're in your body, but you ain't going to be able to operate them if you don't know you. If you don't know how to do exercises, to be close with one, be close with self, be close with third eye chakra. I mean, for real. Okay, it says shining a light in the darkness can mean also bringing clarity of the darkness and drawing others towards the hope that we have. I would say, because I get some of my research from Google, because I like their quotes sometimes, but when you draw others towards that hope, it will encourage them to draw others to that hope. So you have to encourage yourself to try to be there for others. It's because it will all pay off in the end. You don't know what you might be here for, and I'm not not saying on my channel, but you might not, what you're here for when it comes to life lessons. It comes to life purpose. There we go. You don't know what your life purpose is, but I need you to find out. Because when you find out, that's when things gonna go so much better in your life. It will. when you really realize what your life purpose is. And I feel like my life purpose is to teach the truth to everyone and to let them know that you don't have to live in fear because you are enough. Not you believing that you came in this world a sinful person, because you are loved. You were never a sinful person, but we're not going to get on that. It says it can also mean showing kindness to others, even if they have annoyed you. Let your light shine. Showing confidence to others, even when they annoyed you. I saw this video, and I would say it kind of relates to this, but I saw this video on TikTok. It was two girls. They both won the pageant. I mean, no, take that back. Excuse me. The one who was wearing the crown won the pageant. A girl came up that was in the pageant. She took the crown off her head and proceeded to put it on her own head. Smiled at the crowd, took it off her head, and then put it back on the girl's head. And when she put it back on the girl's head, she kind of just threw it on there and then walked away. Do you know what that other girl did? Baby. She turned around and looked at her and she said, that's the type of attitude that you need. Like, a motherfucker can do some fucked up ass shit. But on God, though, like, for real, it don't matter, though. Because I won at the end of the day. You can do all you want to me, but I won. I am a winner. I am a winner because of me, not because of you, not because of nobody else. I'm a winner because of me. I have things I can show for my winning. And then I have things mentally that I can show you with my thoughts, with my speaking, and the way I come across. I can do that. And that's what people have to realize. Like, don't do that. Don't sell yourself short because you feel that that's what you need to do to feel accepted. And that's accepted by anyone or anything. Because, be real, come on now. Like, the way things are, you just gotta shine bright regardless. Shine bright like a diamond. It says a diamond in the rough, but I'm curious to see how a ruby feels. I mean, feels. Yeah, that would be cool. The raw cut ruby. I want to see how that feels. Because it might feel rough and different, but that's how we are. We're rough and we're different, but we are amazing at the same time. And you shouldn't think less of yourself not being enough. You shouldn't think less of yourself and not think that you are shining bright. Because you are. Okay, it says, it can also mean having integrity and keeping your word. That's another thing. Let your light shine bright. Integrity, that's everything. Because the integrity, you ain't got to pay for that. You ain't got to pay to give it. Integrity is free. And integrity can be worth more than money, more than gold, all of that. Because it's truth, it's honesty. It's I got your back. And keeping your word. Keeping your word. And I mean that. Not saying, oh, well, I couldn't keep my word this time. Something happened, this and this and that. No. Keep your word. Don't tell somebody something and then it's something totally different. That's not keeping your word. And that's not being honest to that person. That's not being honest to you. And you know it. So keep your word. Because that ain't nothing to play with. Especially if you ain't keeping your word with somebody that you love. And that could be relationship, child, uh, best friend, what the fuck ever. Keep it real. Shit, that's all I can do is keep it real. Sometimes I keep it real so much I don't say shit at all. And that's keeping it real. Because sometimes these regular people in this world don't know how to react to that. Sometimes they just don't. Like, for real, for real. It says, it can also mean living in a way that's different from the world's dominant cultures and values. Let your light shine means that. And it does. It does mean if you are different, it is fine, baby. What makes you different is what makes you stand out. And babe, that's one thing that I do all the time. Wherever I go, I stand out because I want to be different than what these people look at every day. I want to test how good of a person you are just by the way I look. Because if you a good person and you don't care about what's going on here, that means that you good. That you understand that it's not about you and it's not about everyone else. It's just about being here in the now. And look, this is what I was looking for earlier. Anyway, it's about being here in the now and shining without extra stuff. Okay, it says it can also mean no one lights a lamp just to hide it under a basket. And that is true as well. A lamp is meant to be placed on a stand to give light to everything around it. Whether you're timid or outgoing, you're called to be a light to people around you. And that is so true. If you are an outgoing person, that's wonderful. Like, for real, for real. But if you timid, it's going to take a different approach because it's not going to be easy for you. But that's the key, though. So this life lesson that I'm giving to you right now, that is the key. That even though you are timid, baby, I need you to still go out there and do your part with these people and do what you need to do. And it's not so before to say these people. Because it could be your family. It could be anybody. Friends, co-workers. But it's up to you if you're going to live that truth or you're going to live that lie. Now, excuse me. I said I should have got some tea before this. Now, the last card we have is the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. And with the Ten of Wands, it says the burden is lifted. So if you have a burden going on right now, it has been lifted. So you will see a change coming soon for you. Whatever this burden may be that really just caused a lot of pain and confusion for you, this burden has initially left. But it's up to you to keep it going though, because you can easily indulge in those feelings and get you back where you started. So by me saying that the burden is lifted, that means that you need to keep it lifted. You need to stay in tune with yourself, and you need to stay positive. Now, with some people, I say the burden is going to be lifted. Y'all like, actually, that didn't happen the way that you said it was. It didn't happen right then. That is not how life works. So why would you think that it's going to work the same way like that? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Give it time. Because you might think the burden is going on still. But if you give it time, you'll never know. That burden probably been gone. And you don't even know it. Because you were. Okay. So. Oh. I got my book here. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking for the 10-1 suited ones. Okay. So I was right here. Okay. 10 of Wands from this book says 10 represents the meaning of overload and burden. The subject has taken too much responsibility. Take care to relax yourself. So it's basically telling you that with this burden, you are feeling overwhelmed and you need to relax yourself. But this card that I pulled for you is in reverse. So it means that it's the opposite of what it's saying where you have the burden. That's why I put on my card the burden is lifted. Because basically that's what that means. If it's reversed. The Ten of Swords, it's upright, beginning of the end. Trials and, well, no, it wasn't upright. It was in reverse too. It said you are holding back. So you are holding back from something. And trying to see what they're going to give you. Because my first thought that came to mind that they gave me was that you holding back, and it's a good thing. That's what I'm getting. You holding back, and it's a good thing. And it's a good thing is because something's not right. So that feeling that you had about holding back, and you felt bad about holding back, don't feel bad about holding back. Because whatever it is that you holding back from, it's a good reason for it. So continue holding back. Don't stop. Don't give in. Because some people, you know, they repetitive with it. So when people repetitive with it, you got to watch out for that. Like, watch out for that. Okay, so the last card, it says, your participation, let me see. Compassionate, warm, and gentle. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wrote this in Sharpie on this card. So it'd be hard to figure out what I didn't say because I'll be writing so fast. It says compassionate, warm, and gentle. Mean, means of reason and means of reason. Oh, okay. Compassionate, warm, and gentle means of reasoning, which basically means that you're you're willing to understand right now. Like you are in a gentle phase where you are acceptable to reason. So right now, if somebody wants to reason with you, I would say now is a good time because sometimes we need reasoning. And if somebody want to come to you trying to get that reasoning with you, you need to take it because people so childish nowadays. You don't know that? So you need to be able to have that patience for the reasoning if the reasoning is coming to you, especially if you are a calm person already. And the reasoning coming to you, yeah. Yeah. Take that. Not take it like, oh, I feel pity, take it. No. Take it with a grain of salt so you know that. That's all. Alrighty, you guys. This talk was wonderful. Today I would like to give your energy back to you today. Well, at the end of this video, I would like to give your energy back to you and return my energy as well. I hope that I hope that I helped you in a way today. I hope that something stood out to you, and I hope that something ended up changing you for the better today. Any small thing is a big thing, especially for you and yourself, because you take care of yourself, okay? You better take care of yourself. So, with our energies given back to us, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Always remember, because I have not been doing it and I need to do better about it. My slogan, always remember, you are smart, you are important, and what? Smile when you're alone. See you next time. Bye.